How's it going, neighbors? This is Ed here with eTrailer.com, and we're taking a look at the Hollywood Rack's destination e-bike carrier on our 2023 Lexus UX 250H. The Destination E is a good rack, in my opinion, just based on the fact that it has a solid weight rating right at 70 pounds, and you have a frame-mounted system. So you're going to have 2 points of contact on your front wheel, right here and here for your strap, and one single bar that's holding you in the center, and that is adjustable for varying styles of frame. So that makes it a lot more flexible, and then you just have the single strap on the rear. Frame mounted bikes generally are going to work better if you don't mind contact to the frame of your bike. If you have a carbon fiber frame or unconventional like a step through, you may want to look at some other options. To tilt the Destination E, we're going to take the gray knob and twist it and pull it down. And now you're able to tilt your bike carrier almost flat, which gives you pretty wide open room to get to your cargo area. So that's pretty impressive as far as the tilt. It will vary as far as the width of your handlebars, with the contact that you could possibly make with the ground. This being a e-bike, it has more narrow bars, but if you have wider mountain bike bars, they may be something to worry about. As far as opening the hatch while the bike carrier is in the upright position, we found that the carrier on its own without a bike, you're able to clear and open the hatch. However, with our bike right here, our handlebars got in the way. So just a few little details specific to the Lexus. You can always lift your bike and secure it to your carrier, but adding on the Hollywood Rack's e-bike destination ramp is going to allow you to do that a lot easier. One of the great things about how these work out is telescoping, so you can allow it to take less space, and you just insert it on the hole on the end of your rear cradle. What that's going to allow you to do in this case, when you're in a position where you can't extend it, you can hop your bike over and guide it down the ramp. We're going to press the gray release and pull our straps through. I usually leave the mast center clamp attached, because that kind of gives it a little bit of stability while I'm reaching around the bike to unstrap our straps. From here, you're going to take generally if you're in the real world, you would unlock your lock core and loosen the clamp from around your bike's frame. Once we loosen it, just give our bike a little hop over to our ramp and guide it off of our carrier. Our ramp, once we're done with it, we can just twist our gray knob and put it in our stowaway position. It is a nice wide ramp that gives you a solid track to get your bike off of your carrier. However, there's no way to stow it along on the back of the carrier itself. You have to find some place inside your vehicle and remember to take it with you. So now let's take a closer look at some of the features on our rack. Let's start with our front cradle. Our cradles are going to support up to 4.5-inch tires. And this guy kind of has a front chalk that's going to help give you additional stability and keep your wheel firmly planted in the cradle. On the rear, you have a single strap as well as the same channels that are going to work for your wider and more narrow tires. So it's going to cover a wide variety of bike styles. Going up to our frame here, this is going to allow you to make adjustments for any particular type of bike style where you can work it down and over to get to smaller kids' bikes or unconventional frames. So it's very adjustable in the way that it works for your bikes. So now let's fold our mast down and we can get a look at how it looks in the stowed away position. You're gonna pull your rubber tab and release your latch. We're just gonna tilt it down and let everything fall naturally to where it fits in, and just resecure the gray strap to our latch handle. Now that we've done that, let's see how close we're getting to our vehicle. So, looks like we're right at 5 inches away from the bumper on the closest point. And extending out 38 inches from the edge of the bike carrier, and our ground clearance is right at 16 inches. The UX 250H does have a pretty low ground clearance, so I would be a lot cautious going up steep inclines or driveways, just being aware of what's around you. Our next step to folding up our carrier is going to be removing this pin and latch. We're just going to slide it out and position our rack in the upright spot, and then reinsert our pin. Fold it up. As far as our closest point to the vehicle, we're about a little under 2 inches away. And our overall length is about a foot. So we are still pretty compact on the back of the vehicle, especially considering how capable this carrier is and the amount of weight it can carry. And as you see on the back of our vehicle, the Hollywood Destination e-bike carrier is pretty bulky, and it blocks a lot of things. So portions of your tail lights are going to be blocked out, a little bit of your rear back window, your license plate. It will block some things out, and it's just something to be aware of when you're adding things to the back of your car. We have a 2-inch shank that goes into your 2-inch receiver that's secured by a pin and locking clip. It also is a built-in anti-rattle device. Essentially what it is a hook that wraps around the pin that tightens down using your hand. So it's a tool-free installation, and you can get a very stable connection to the receiver. So that's one of the better features that I like about the Destination e-bike carrier. This has been a look at the Hollywood Rack's Destination e-bike carrier on our 2023 Lexus UX 250H. I'm Ed with eTrailer.com, and you have a great day.